welcome back to my channel for a video that is maybe a little bit vulnerable and a little bit scary to make, but I'm also so excited to make this video. I want to give credit where credit is due. I saw Aspen Ovard make this video recently and I had so much fun watching it. It was the most intriguing thing I'd ever seen, so I started keeping track of all of my purchases for an entire week. Every single thing I spent money on every single day, and I'm going to read it out loud to you and tell you exactly how much I spend, what I spent it on each day of the week. Kind of terrifying. A couple things up front, my husband and I do have combined bank accounts. I was not keeping track of what he was putting on our card. Just every time I would spend money, I would write it down. And then on top of that, if I got a notification that one of our automatic payments went through, whether that be like a subscription of some sort or a bill, whatever, I wrote that down as well. So everything that I am kind of in charge of is what I wrote down. Also, it was kind of a funny week. I had a lot of business expenses this week, and we also had a couple things that were out of the ordinary happen this week. And if you've been keeping up with me lately, we're going through some life changes. So we're both kind of going through career shifts, and our spending is going to be greatly reduced here in the future. So it was, I don't know, interesting to see how much I spend and what I spend it on. So without further ado, let me read you what I spent on day to day. Oh my word. Okay, here we go. Okay, I started this list on a Tuesday because we had come home from our anniversary trip on a Monday, so the start of the week was kind of like a Tuesday. So I went from Tuesday through Sunday. Yeah, that counts. I guess this is 6 days of spending, but you get the idea. Okay, on Tuesday, the first thing I did is I went to an Orange Theory class. For Orange Theory, I have an unlimited membership, which I believe is $180 a month. Pretty pricey. I go 5 times a week though, so it's funny too because Aspen Ovard also goes to Orange Theory, and the way she did it was divide the number of classes she goes to in a month by what she pays in a month, and if I do that, it's about $8 to $9 a class. I guess you could say I spent $9 on a workout class. And then on Tuesday, Brooke and I, we give 10% of all of our income to church. It's called tithing. It's something that's important to us. So I sent a $60 tithe over to church. We had our electrical bill go through, which our electrical bill is once a month. Previously in other places it was every other month, so I don't know why it's once a month. And that was $47. And then I ordered groceries. I want to check because my bank said it was exactly $100 on the nose, which I don't think that is correct because that would be way too coincidental for it to be like $100.00. So I'm gonna see if that was just like a hold charge and see what my bill actually was. My groceries. I ordered groceries and it was actually $81.15. So they put a hold on it. I usually try to stay around $100 for groceries in a week, and we usually try to eat at home Monday through Friday. A Monday through Friday lunch, we usually eat out Friday night. So $100 normally feeds the two of us from Monday to Friday lunch. Some days it's more, some days it's less. Like this week was $81. This following week, I've already ordered groceries. It was actually $140 because I also had to get like detergent and dish soap and paper towels and things that aren't edible. And then I went into work and I ordered myself a tea at work, and that was $5. We're supposed to get a 35% employee discount, but I had got sent home from work early and I didn't want to find a manager and ask them to just discount me my $2 or whatever that would have been. So I just paid the full thing. I don't like being in people's way. What can I say? So that was Tuesday. I'm gonna add this up real quick and figure out what I spent on Tuesday. I technically spent $202 on Tuesday, but out of that, the only thing that I would say wasn't a necessity was my workout class and the tea I ordered. The rest was tithe, bill, and groceries. Wednesday, I did another workout class, which is going to be another $9. Then I am working on my loungewear line, which if you haven't heard about it, it's starting up. It's slowly but surely becoming a thing. It's called Janse the Label. The Instagram is in the description box if you want to follow along for when that finally becomes live. But I had some business expenses for that. So I went ahead and bought the domain, which is going to be jancethelabel.com. It's not live yet, so don't try to find it. Maybe it is. I don't know when you're viewing this. But to buy that domain for 3 years was $68.55. And then I set up a business email so that I can have it be like hello@jancethelabel.com instead of like jancethelabel@gmail.com. So I bought a G Suite account to do that for 1 year, which was $30. Then I also ordered thank you cards that are going to be placed within every single order. I need to go and hand sign all of those. but I bought 500 thank you cards. I designed them myself on Canva so that it was completely free to design, but to have them printed and shipped to me was $77.02. And then my agent asked me if I could take some hand pictures for any sort of like hand modeling shoots that she might submit me for. Being in the acting world, your hands have to look nice a lot of the time too, because you're holding products and commercials or whatever. So I went ahead and got a manicure, but I had gotten a gel pedicure per request when I went to Korea for that Samsung Bali shoot, and I hadn't gotten it done since then. You know, you either need to get it removed or redo it again. So that was like 2+ months. My feet were disgusting. So I went ahead and got a mani-pedi, and both of that together was $63. So today was a bit expensive. Let me add it up real quick. Wednesday, I spent $247. I only really considered the workout class to be like a luxury, and then probably the pedicure. I don't know if you would consider that a luxury because I was undoing something that I was forced to get done. That's kind of gray ground. The rest is definitely business expense. Thursday, I did another workout class, $9, and I had a self-tape. What that means is I had an audition that instead of going into the room and meeting with a casting director, I go to a taping studio and I pay for a professional to tape my audition and send it into casting for me. I used to go to a guy that it was out of his house and it was like $45 a tape. It was pretty expensive. But I recently found a place that is A, much closer to me, B, more professional, and C, significantly cheaper. Instead of an hour block, I usually do my tape in like 20 minutes, and it's $15. So I paid for a $15 self-tape. It's another business expense. Then I ordered a book. So this was definitely not necessary at all, but one of the pastors at my church, we were talking about the fact that I love self-help books, and she told me that this book is really good. So I ordered it. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but it's called Better, Faster, Stronger, or Stronger, Faster, Better, or Faster, Stronger, Better. It's those 3 words together, and that was $14.88. Then we actually went to dinner with another one of our pastors from our church, Brook and I, and his wife. They're more our friends, but they are pastors at our church. They asked us if we wanted to go to dinner, so we did. And this was downtown, so I parked in a parking garage, which was $8, and they snuck their credit card to the waiter, which unacceptable. So I secretly Venmo'd them $50. I don't know if that was what our meal really cost, but that was my best guess. And our Hulu charge went through on Thursday, which is $12.98. I do pay for Hulu without ads. I'm about efficiency, you know, so I'd rather pay them their money up front than pay them their money through my time, if that makes sense. So let me add that up. 9, 15, 15. So that was about $110 on Thursday. It's crazy when you add everything up, like you don't realize how much you're spending, and it's also, I don't really consider a lot of this to be fun money. A lot of it is either obligatory or business or life, like bills and groceries, which is crazy. All right, Friday. Friday's a funny day. So if you've been keeping up with me, we're in the process of kind of trying to find the perfect dog for us, and we are adopting a rescue. That's important to us. And we found this program where a dog will come and stay with you for like a weekend to see if the dog is a good fit for you and if you're a good fit for the dog. So we had our first dog stay with us for a weekend, but we had no dog supplies like food bowl, water bowl, leash, everything like that. So in order to be a part of this program, I went to Petco and I spent $109.60. Did I say I did a workout class too? Because I did a workout class too. So I went a little crazy at Petco. Pet things add up fast, but you know, poop bag, leash, water bowl, treats, all of that, $109. Then something funny happened. I took this dog on a walk, our first walk, and I was a little bit flustered trying to remember everything that I needed to take, and I left my keys inside. And we have an automatic fob for our door, and when you leave it inside, it locks immediately, and this was after hours in the evening. Brooke was at a meeting until like 9 p.m., so I had to call the maintenance guy to let me in, which is $80. And it took him 2 hours to get to me, so I was sitting in my hallway with a dog for 2 hours. It's kind of stressful. My phone was also at like 19%, and I was very stressed. So after that, Brooke felt bad. We're trying to not spend too much money eating out. So instead of like going to formal dinner, he took me to Chick-fil-A. He ate at his dinner meeting, but I got Chick-fil-A that was $10.26. That was about $210 more. Wow, okay. Saturday, few more not fun spending. Another subscription payment went through, which was $9 for Zamzar. It's a software that I have to use for my voiceover auditions to convert them into WAV files, into MP3 files to send them in to casting. So that's something I pay every month. Then I filled up my car with gas, which was $30.03. Saturday, we were on our way to Brook's tournament. So we were outside all day and didn't have any food or drink. So we ordered $6.38 of water from a gas station. And for lunch, we went to Chick-fil-A again. And for some reason that charge was only $10, but Brook ate too. And I don't know why it was only $10. I don't know if he had some sort of coupon that he used for himself, but that was only $10. But the big expense for Saturday, the dog that was staying with us for the weekend peed on our white rug. Our very expensive real wool white rug that we got on our wedding registry. No amount of bleach would fix it. So I ordered a new rug on clearance. 8x10 rugs are very expensive because they're massive, but this rug was $600. I got it on sale for $230 after tax and shipping. All things considered, for a giant rug, that's not that bad, but that made that day quite expensive. So let me see what I spent that day. $286. Ooh. Seems like on average I spend about $200 give or take dollars a day. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, last day. The last day is Sunday. Sundays are a day that we don't really come home. We leave at 7 a.m. to go volunteer at church, and we get back home at about midnight, 1 a.m. We usually have a little break in between, but oftentimes we have to go do something, so we can't come home. Or if we do come home, we just nap for an hour and head straight back out. So all of our food and drink on Sundays are usually purchased out and about. An automatic charge also went through, $9 for a YouTube software that I use called TubeBuddy. It mostly just helps me create tags for my videos. It ranks which tags will perform the best, and then it also does help with creating templates for my end screens so that I don't have to go and individually build my end screen every single time I make a video. Those are the only things I really use it for. It has other features like comparing your analytics to different content creators and seeing like who's outperforming who, but I don't like to look at that type of stuff. I just like it to basically cut down on the amount of work that I am doing to upload a video. So it was $9. I filled up my car yet again. One day later, we did that much driving on Saturday because his tournament was far away, so that was $32. We went to a place called Coffee Commissary. I got a chai for myself and also for one of our pastors who said he likes chai, and it was his birthday the day before, so we got 2 chais. That was $12. I ate dinner at Whole Foods, which was $10 from the hot bar. I got some food from the hot bar and I got a kombucha as well, so that was $10. And I wrote this out of order, but for lunch we had smoothies from Earth Bar, which was $13.95. I actually got Brook a smoothie and I got me some like energy bites to eat. Luckily, the rest of the food we I think got for free at church. There's always snacks and things there as well too. So that was probably my cheapest day the whole week. That day was $77. That's bad when that's my cheapest day. Man. That is what I spent Tuesday through Sunday in a week, every single day. I spend more money than I would like. I also spend more money on things that I don't want to purchase than I'd like, business expenses, softwares that I need to have. This is only some of the software I pay. I feel like there's a different software charge every single day that I have to use for acting or content creating or the social media jobs I do like Hootsuite and Dropbox, and there's just so many things that I pay for. It's crazy. But out of the charges, only a few things were like fun. Like you could count my new rug as a fun rug, but the other one's peed on. So I feel like a lot of the fun things were mostly just food because we were nowhere near home and we had to eat, or I guess my pedicure. I don't know how you'd count that. Oh, and Hulu. Hulu is a fun thing. I don't even want to know. I don't want to add that up. I don't want to add that up for what I spent in 6 days. I don't want to. And luckily rent didn't come out on any of those days either. But that is what I spent. Please don't judge me. It is kind of nice to write down and see what automatic payments are coming out so that I can assess if they're worth it or not and maybe cut down on some software, but a lot of them are pretty necessary, which is a bummer. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. I haven't done a money focused video in a while and I want to do a couple more. So if there's like a money focused video that you want me to do, let me know and I will do that with you. I love y'all so much. I hope you have the best rest of your day and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye!